What's up, everybody? Well, I made it to the beginning of year 52. So I went out over the course of this past weekend and did some shopping uh, online with some of our friends on Whatnot and from one of our online bullion stores. Uh, not, I'm not a fan of the stores, but I had certain thing that I wanted, so I had to go there to get it. Uh, Starting off, I did a little bit of shopping with uh, our friends Beantown and Whatnot, and I collect these. It goes back to my childhood and remembering Grandpa having these. Picked up 10 silver certificates at face value, so $10 for $10. So I'm not dissatisfied with that. Also picked up this extremely toned Franklin half dollar. Let me take it out of the flip here. It is a 1962. I did not pay that much for it. He buck and goat it, so I want to say I paid. I think I paid $8 for it because nobody was bidding. But let me set that there. There we go. Yeah, this thing is extremely toned. It's going to stay in the flip. I'm not putting it in a tube. I'm going to just leave that the way it is. Some people like tone, some don't. I just thought it was pretty cool, and it looked all lonely sitting there by itself, so I snagged it and brought it home. Let's see here. What's next? We got my LCS has a Whatnot channel now. You can check them out. It would be these guys here. Great guys. They're not going to stick it to you. And, they had some really good deals going on there. And I picked this guy up, half ounce pamp with the rose on it. Got that for a screaming deal. So, again, not complaining. There are also other ones that, they don't yell and scream at you. They, about what you should be paying, or this is what this is, that's what that is, blah blah blah. They don't do that. So I also picked up, because I'm working on filling that bad boy up for all my copper fans out there. So I ended up with 9 rolls of wheat cents, various years. Most of them are 40s and 50s. There is a roll of 30s there. I'm gonna stick these in here while you guys are watching, if I can get them to go in. All right. Let me see here. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Now we're getting ever so much closer to filling this bad boy up and putting it away. So we're going to stick that one there. And I know a lot of people are shaking their heads right now, but you know what? It's something I like, and I like to do. And, I tell everybody all the time, if you're going to stack copper, this is the copper you stack. The rounds and bars, they're cool to look at. They're great collectibles, but this is stacking copper. So there's that. And they also threw in a $10 gift certificate. I think they're telling me I need to come out and see them again. So we'll definitely do that in the next couple of weeks. Now on to the other place. I had to pick one of these guys up. This is the Yankee Tim Round. There's good old Tim. His effigy. And this thing, I know a lot of people have had problems with scratches and that. And mine doesn't have any. So I know it's, Highland Mint did these. There's a lot of people that aren't fans, and I think it's a really cool round. So had to have one. It's gonna go great with all my other stuff. And then I did, just for giggles, I did the random 1 ounce round secondary market, their choice, and I ended up with a Buffalo. So there we go. That's pretty good shape for being secondary round, but you know what? This will be going in the melter when the time comes. So we'll put that one aside for the melter. And let's see, make sure I didn't miss anything here. Nope, sure didn't. That's what I got. I know it looked like a lot more before I hit record. So also, let's throw a quick update out there for those of you that follow Cranky. He sent me a text on Tuesday. He had his eye surgery. He's feeling pretty good. Keep sending up prayers and that for him. So speedy healing. He's planning on being on live with me on Monday, so we'll see what happens. But just keep some prayers up for him. I know it can get a little uncomfortable and all that, and because I went through that with my mom when she was still with us several times. So Cranky, we're glad you're feeling good. Hurry up and get better, because we got to be cranky on Monday. All right, everybody, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Keep stacking, keep hunting, stack what you like, stack what you can afford, and have fun with what you're doing. And most important of all, take care of each other. We'll see you soon. Mishy's out.